disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
This whole thing...
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the USC Trojans. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Clemson now with a first and 10. Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. On the carry, it's Jewell. Right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They were right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw on third down, Cooper. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. A gain of 2, just like we saw on first and second down as well. Deuce is wild.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And he is down at the 48, a pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw on second down, Flynn. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Trojans add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
At their own 20.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Cooper. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown. And I know it's no fun for... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Takes over 1st and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football here to win it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30, the 20, and finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. It's a big run there by Henry. 57 yards on the ground. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. They'll run with Jewell, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall. That's a win for the stock troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them. On 2nd and goal, Cooper. Nowhere to go here, he lost the football. It's going the other way. Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free. And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Walker with a grab, left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
22. The Clemson Tigers, nothing.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. That now running right through it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. From 3 yards out. And the Trojans add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting.
And he is in for a USC touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
What you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction, and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they... Oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And this is picked up by the defense. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yeah.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down. Flynn, flush to his right. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. From 6 yards away. And this offense is running away with this one.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down, he's going to have hair that looks like mine very very soon, not much of it.
Takes over 1st and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership...
And it's a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Going deep for Walker. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cooper's got it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Flynn, that's complete to Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, a nice spin. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now. Jewell, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for number...
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Powers through again. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They begin the drive with Charles. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Going deep for Walker. Man is caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, USC.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think this...
He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds. themselves, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Cooper will look to throw it.
The beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
With the score, Trojans 57, the Clemson Tigers nothing.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. That'll be taken about a yard deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The SC offense about set to take over here. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
39 yards.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. He'll get this to roll, and he will score. Touchdown, Sam Cowell. Benny Ward, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues to pour it on.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
I just grabbed it.
And a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
He's out of bounds.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Operating from the gun, Cooper. And drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
This is brought in at the 21. Touchdown, USC.
It certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do you break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now Cooper from the gun on third down.
Sometimes your philosophies get...
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. And a huge play that time. 46 yards. And he is in for a USC touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. And they're nowhere to go. Here he lost the ball.
Quarterback is sacked.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Back to throw is Cooper. On 3rd down. That's the right side here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
Cooper on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Simpson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game. Under pressure, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they get it done a second time.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're reaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 20.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Tigers.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cooper, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and goal.
From the gun. Flynn. Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Clay that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. That's out. It's loose. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but That's a cardinal sin by the quarterback.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
For the extra point.
That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You're so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense.
It's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what.
And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man. Because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
For number 80.
And this offense on third down today, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Cooper. In trouble, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Trojans, USC, such a proud program. They have been on the top of the mountain before. It's been a little while since they've been back, but it's looking more and more like they'll be playing for a national championship next week as they start this drive here, 1st and 10.
2nd and inches.
Looking to throw on second down. Flynn, a dump off for Charles. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. A 1st down carry here for Charles. Hurdles over him. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Trojans come up, and he is in for a USC touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught one as well.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the ball comes loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
As I say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now an inside handoff for Charles. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And he is in for a USC touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, partner, when a team's...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And for the junior quarterback, his first start, his first win, and it's a big one.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
Just because you're not playing, I take it.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Florida Gators taking on the USC Trojans. The pressure perhaps getting to this young Trojan quarterback. They trail at the... They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Clay, the intended receiver, and now it's second down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And he is in for a USC touchdown. A great... They'll come out throwing here on first down. Screen pass to Charles. And still fighting. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a beautiful executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Number 10.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he will score. Touchdown, USC. Now, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone in this offense. On first down, it's Charles. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
2nd and 6. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cooper. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Rolling to his right. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
That's good.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
And he is in for a USC touchdown. A great act. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
47-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now he'll pull it down. Oh, some strong running. And he he's going to get this inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He shifts past him. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. They'll run on first down. Charles evades the tackler, and now some space. And he is in for a USC touchdown. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A spin. Whoa! It still won't go down.
Tonight's final.
So that'll do it. The USC Trojans are once again national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback.
I think there's only one individual on everybody's mind tonight. This one's from...
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother.